letní drinky, dechberoucí atmosféra a to nejatraktivnější, co domácí MMA scéna nabízí. Není lepší místo pro návrat fanoušků zpět na tribuny, než právě nejkrásnější turnaj roku z ikonické pražské Štvanice. Přání se stanou skutečností. Nejkrásnější turnaj roku se letos uskuteční. Večer, na který nezapomenete a hlavně událost, bez které by léto nebylo kompletní.
So it is co-main event time here at Octagon 23, and what a matchup we have for you. Touted by many as a potential for fight of the night, this welterweight contender bout will see this man, the Brazilian Kaik Brito, take on Robert Bryczek to see who will fight for the welterweight title after Apollo takes on Cosma on May 29th. Now this guy is unreal, represents black tie team, has turned pro in 2015. Let's just talk about these credentials. 13 wins, 13 finishes in MMA, 10 knockouts, 3 submissions, an amateur Muay Thai career of 20 fights, a professional Muay Thai career of 11 fights, 30 wins, all 30 by knockout, Rastio. This is a finisher, and for me, when I broke him down and I looked at him, his footwork, his movement, his feints, head position, angles, everything is elite and technical. What a signing this is for Octagon.
I'm really surprised that even after all these stats, Octagon fans still believe that the fight with Gabor, that it was a kind of a lucky punch or it was a lucky knee and lucky cut. I'm sure that the fight wouldn't end differently if it would go any longer. This is a complete fighter. I saw his last fight, even though it was a loss. Many judges scored it independently in his favor when we had it as a challenge. As a challenge on a seminar, many scored it in his favor. So this guy, I understand him as a fighter on a winning streak right now. That wasn't a loss, in my opinion.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I watched that back. I could not believe it was scored the other way. A total hometown decision there, but that is all behind him. And right now, he is one fight away from putting himself in that contender spot. But he will face this man. And this man is Robert Bryczek from Poland. Already well known to Octagon fans, has fought twice for the promotion, beat Mate Kurtes at Octagon 12 by decision, but then lost at Octagon 15 to Leandro Silva, the man who will now fight for that title on May 29th at Octagon 24. And within that fight, it felt for me like he just didn't pull the trigger in that first. It's almost 9 minutes where both of them really didn't engage. But then he got caught with a knee and a left hook, and that changed the fight completely. He was in trouble from that moment, and Leandro Silva just built on that and took the victory. However, he believes that was just a bump in the road. His team believe that he will learn from that, and they believe that with this victory, he will either get the rematch with Leandro Silva to prove that 9 times out of 10 he would beat that man, or he will finally get to face Cosma for that title.
Since that fight with Leandro Silva, he had 2 fights, 2 wins, 2 TKO finishes. One of them was in the 5th round, which secured him a championship in different promotion. So this guy is hungry. He wants to show Octagon that, like you said, was just a bump in the road. His physique is very unique in this weight class, and it will be a very unique also in comparison to his opponent, but his opponent brings different speed, different dynamics, and it's going to be a huge challenge for him if he wants to prolong his winning streak.
Yeah, when you look at that record of his, like you said, he has that championship bout where he finished it by fifth round TKO. 7 of his 11 wins are by finish, 6 of them are knockouts, 1 submission. He's also a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt. Now, many predict that because of the size he brings into that, and when you look at him, how he makes welterweight is a phenomenal task in itself, but he does make that weight, and a lot of people believe that he might try and impose that size, impose his grappling rather than look to strike with the Muay Thai specialist in Kaik Brito. Again, these questions will be answered very shortly, but what a fight this is, Rastio.
Even when his coach thought that tonight Bryczek would weigh around 85 or 86 kilograms, that is still a very well-built body for 86 kilograms. It's a huge guy, huge guy.
Yeah, you see he has a slight height advantage there. 6 years younger is the Brazilian. An almost identical experience. This will see who will face the winner of our main event on May 29th between Leandro Silva and Cosma for the welterweight title.
Dámy a pánové, hlavní předzápas dnešního večera, welterová váha, 3 kola po 5 minutách. Vaším rozhodčím v oktagonu je Jan Voborník. Pojďme si představit oba muže. Nejprve modrý roh, 24 let, 183 cm, 77,1 kg na váze. Black Tie Team pod trenérem Marciou Silvou má na svém kontě 16 zápasů, 13 vítězství. Všechny ukončil před limitem a pouze 3 porážky. From Brazil, Kaik Brito! Červený roh, 30 let, 185 cm, 77,5 kg na váze. Akademia sportovou války Vilanou pod trenérem Miroslavem Okninským má na svém kontě 15 zápasů, 12 vítězství, 7 ukončení a pouze 3 porážky. Za Polsko a dluhopis.eu dnes večer Robert Bryczek!
Fighters to the middle, please. Guys, you know this game. Stay within the rules all the time. Fight fair, fight hard, and always for win. If you want to touch gloves, do that, and go back to your corner. Good luck.
Jan Vobornik will take charge of this welterweight contest, our co-main event here at Octagon 23. Robert Bryczek in the red corner, black shorts, takes on Kaik Brito in the white shorts, blue corner. Me, Brian Lacey, alongside Rastio Hanali, calling the action here. They touch gloves. This is one of the most anticipated bouts on this already fantastic card. And for me, what's going to be interesting is to see what the game plan is from Bryczek. Will he stand with the Brazilian, or will he look to grapple and engage, close that distance early on?
Interesting how both of these guys want to keep the center. Nobody wants to go step back towards the cage. And I'm surprised how big Brito looks in comparison to Bryczek. I knew Bryczek was going to be big, but even Brito looks quite big.
Yeah, Brito looks huge, and as you said, coming off the back of what is classed as a oh, nice. That jab, lovely work, and again he catches Bryczek with it.
The jab is thrown with such a precision, and even the right, very quick.
For me, such an elite striker. Like, the little things he does, not just the feints, the movement. Look how his head comes off the angle as he throws a shot. Very, very technical indeed.
Very well timed counters. Every time Bryczek does something, Brito answers.
His footwork, his movement. And straight left has dropped Bryczek. Kaik Brito looking for the finish early on. Oh, real, that is it! Wow! The Brazilian finishes Bryczek and claims that #1 contender spot.
Bryczek is complaining, but no complaints here. His head was bouncing off the ground. Wow, 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 wow.
he got dropped by what looked like a straight left, and then he was in trouble, and then Kaik Brito continued his finishing record. 14 wins, Rastio, 14 finishes. Talk us through this.
Look at it. Like I said, the precision and the timing. Every time he threw something, it connected. And the timing that he was waiting for Bryczek to do something. He stepped in just a few centimeters, just one step, one half step, and he went in there with the straight. And it put him right on his back on the ground.
Wow, many of the Octagon fans, like you said that win against Gabor back at Octagon 15 may have been a bit of luck, but there was no luck in my eyes with that jump knee that he connected with the course that cut the stop there. And there certainly tonight was no luck in this work. That left hand. Oh, this is the one step. No. But the clean work coming now. Talk us through the finish again.
You see how he's putting all the weight into his punches. He ended up, you know, almost in a squat after the 1-2 in the previous combination. But right now, like I said, half step by Bryczek resulted in a jab, perfectly placed, timed, and with exact power.
Dámy a pánové, známe vítěze po minutě a 32 vteřinách. Vítězí technickým KO Kaik Brito! Okay, Kaik, unbelievable. It was 10 strikes, 7 done, and unbelievable performance.
Primeiramente, quero agradecer a Deus por me dar essa oportunidade novamente. E, cara, esse evento é maravilhoso. E poder dar um show, um espetáculo para um evento tão grandioso, para mim é uma felicidade imensa. Queria agradecer toda a torcida Black Tie Team que está torcendo por mim lá no Brasil, em Goiânia. Toda a minha família. Mãe, eu te amo muito. É por todos vocês. E eu quero ser o campeão desse evento. E eu vou ser o campeão desse evento. Você não está entendendo? É isso. Fala pra ele.
First of all, I want to thank God and my family, all the team support me. And I have just one dream. I want to fight again in Octagon. It's a wonderful event, so I want to be the champion.
Okay, I can promise him one thing, that he will definitely fight in Octagon very soon, and maybe one fight from a title. We will see.
Estou dizendo que em breve querem te ver de volta, quem sabe mais uma luta para o cinturão.
Eu queria agradecer meus apoiadores, pessoas que estão junto comigo. Tamo junto, obrigado por confiar no meu trabalho. E eu sou o dono desse campeonato, I am champion. Pode me dar a oportunidade, eu estou pronto, não tem jeito, eu estou só esperando.
I want to thank all the brands and the expos que support me, so I really be the champion. I am the champion.
Understand. This is international language. Muito obrigado, Kaik. Congratulations. Wonderful fight. Dámy a pánové, Kaik Brito, který si řekl dnes velmi výrazně o titulovou šanci. V každém případě říkal, že je nadšený, že tady může bojovat, že by se tady rád ukázal ještě příště a dříve nebo později si řekl o titul šampiona. Kaik Brito!
You're like a ghost. You're haunting me.
Bezmála 1000 dní kralující šampion welterové váhy David Kozma bude čelit svému dosud nejnebezpečnějšímu vyzývateli. A tím není nikdo jiný než Leandro Apollo Silva.
Surprise, surprise, I'm here now. Kozma is a great fighter, but he hidden.
Král welteru se neschovává, titul Octagonu mi nikdo nevezme.
I'm gonna smash David Kozma. Check the pull butt.
Trojka polotěžké váhy Viktor Pešta.
momentálně jednička divize Attila Vek. Tímto bych ho chtěl vyzvat.
David Spartan Hošek a jeho pověstné bomby. Proti němu Hulk ve službách OFI, Tarhan Ibragimov.
Я иду за поясом 84 килограмма. Я король этой категории.
Inkvizitor Miroslav Brož v souboji s Christianem Jungwirtem.
Tak teď už to bude přestřelka. A jedeme bez hlavy po dálnici.
V MMA neporažený Matěj Many Peňáz a Branislav Zuzák. A česká bantamová jednička Filip Macek versus Luka Jovine. 29.5. živě na oktagon.tv.